This is a very much a first out-of-the-box look at the Evergoods tote. Evergoods is a really interesting company. They keep coming up with new innovative product. So I was very excited when they came up with the tote. I am a fan of the duffel, which the tote shares quite a bit of features. It is basically the duffel squished up, turning into a tote, but also it has some new ideas that has to do with the magnets. So very excited to look at this. You can see as shipped, it kind of got crushed is the wrong word, but kind of mushed together. So they do have this foldable bottom. So the guy, the thing is shipped this way, and because of it, the sides are a little bit more compressed, so they're not as square or as stand up as I want it to be. And you also notice the magnetic closure, so this is the other cool part, is so tight that it is actually airtight, right? So I can't even pop it open. Actually, this is kind of cool. So this is so well done that I couldn't pop it open. And because of it, this part is kind of squished in. So I almost wish there's a way to pump air into it to have it very much open up before I close it down. Let's see if I can do this. So have it open up and then get this closed. Nope. See what I mean? So like this is still a little too squished in for me and doesn't have the form, and I cannot straighten it up because the seal is too good up top. So that's an interesting problem. The other interesting thing is they have put magnets on the handles. So the idea is it will snap together magnetically and stay close together. Let's see if you can hear it. I don't think you can hear the magnets, but there's a magnet in here, and they do get connected. But A, it's kind of weak. B, because of the weight of the material of the strap, it doesn't stay up as much as you think it is. Right. So I really like the thought of it. I almost wish this is better executed, maybe with stronger magnets on the connection point and lighter material down here, because these are very well folded over padded handles. And you may not need that much down on this part, I'm not sure. So that's an interesting idea. You can also see how this line is drawn. It's actually at a very sharp angle to get to this top. But that, while sounds great, is not as good looking, if you like, as I want. And I said, it is too easy to come back down. So you have to get this done, put it down gently, and hope that it stays in place. So interesting. Front pocket. Very much like the duffel. It has a very nice key leash and then some pocketing inside to put some of the items up on the back wall, and then the rest you can use it as a giant dump pocket. There's no volume in it, which I think is fine because the thing is so long. Naturally, there will be some gift on the inside and outside. On the other side, completely open pocket for even quicker access. And I love this part. There is a luggage handle pass through in the back of it, so you don't lose this pocket, because some product design is there's a zipper that you unzip and you turn this pocket into a handle pass through. In this case, you get the pocket and the handle pass through, and yeah, more magnets. So that's a great design. There is a floating, very much a Evergoods design idea, laptop pockets that you can use or not use. If it's not used, you can push it all the way down. If it's used, it will flow out a little bit. This is important. I need my laptop a lot, so I'm very glad that there's a tote that has a built-in, very well-made laptop compartment. So this is great for me to have the laptop with me. And this obviously is a very, very large compartment at all times. And I just realized the pocket is suspended, but it's basically touching the floor. So I can totally feel my finger here. And the bottom, it's barely padded. So that's an interesting design choice. I wish they would have the laptop compartment floated a little bit more so that it's not hitting the back. Right now, it absolutely is hitting the ground. So that, I'm surprised. The other thing that I don't like is, again, there are two large pockets on either side, as it seems anyway, good as a dump pocket. I use that a lot in the duffel version, but these guys, and I don't remember whether it's the same in the duffel. I want to say no. They're not pockets. They are just sleeves, meaning that there's no bottom to them. So this is going to be really hard to show. I'm going to do a close-up here, and you'll see what I mean. Now, the magnetic top, I kind of like it. I think it is strong enough that it tends to work. One complaint would be that because it's so strong, it will always come close. You cannot leave it open. So if you just want to leave this open, and here you go, and do some organization or starting to pick things up, you have to keep putting it open again and again, right? The minute you let go, it closes. So that's a tough problem because it's good to have a easy to close top, but it is kind of strange that it always closes. So is there a way to keep them open up? Maybe magnets on either side so that you can push it open and have it stay open while you need it, perhaps. So overall, really cool. I'm glad I have it, and I'm going to put it to use to see whether it is as good as it sounds. But there are some little minor things that seems like a little bit of tuning, and I'm surprised because Evergoods usually are very, very good at testing out the design before putting things in production. So that, not the ideal situation, but there's enough stuff here to like for me to try this thing out. Again, this is the Evergoods new, the tote.